My name is Liliane. Long ago, before genocide, I remember when I was probably 10 to 11, I didn't know who is Hutu and who's Tutsi. We used to interact, we used to play together. Even if the parents will give you bad eye, but you don't take much notice because you don't know why. And then 1994, the Hutus pick up the machetes and kill the Tutsis.
The 6th of April 1994. The Rwandan president is killed when his plane is shot down. With confusion over who's to blame and the government in disarray, the killing of Tutsis begins.
I remember when they came to my uncle's house, singing a kind of very rejoiceful song that nobody should escape, rejoicing of what they're going to do. The killing was already spread in the whole neighborhood, and my parents didn't want to open the door. So as we hear the song, they were approaching the house. As I saw them with all sort of weapons, and I couldn't just bear it. That kind of painful death, it was so unbearable to my mind. So I just jumped through the back window. I tried to run, but the whole group was already surrounding the compound. So I climbed the tree, which was in the backyard.
The 7th of April 1994, as UN peacekeepers stand aside, Rwandan soldiers and Hutu militia hunt for Tutsis. Some people are shot, but many more are killed with clubs, sticks and machetes. Radio broadcasts call for the extermination of Tutsi cockroaches.
A minute later, all I could hear from the house was the noise of my parents screaming. And it was terrifying, but I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even go down. Once they finished killing everybody, they pull all the bodies outside just to double check who escaped and who is not dead yet. And in the tree, of course, I was holding the branch. I couldn't cover my ear for not to hear what was going on. Of course, there were quite lots of them, my family, my uncle's family. And yeah, I remember seeing all of them.
The 11th of April 1994. Tens of thousands of Tutsis and Hutu moderates have already been killed. UN troops under attack themselves withdraw to the airport. The civilians they had been sheltering are left to the Hutu mobs.
I stayed there for a long, long time. And I was thinking, am I going to stay here forever? I don't know. I didn't have anywhere else to go. When the evening comes, the wild dog just start coming to want to salvage the body. And then I said, no way, no chance. This was done by a human being, but you, a dog, you cannot do that. This is all I have left for me. And I tried to stone them. As I was stoning them, I climbed down. I was running behind the dogs, and then I felt, I can't go back. And then I said, let me go and ask the shelter to our neighbor.
In the following weeks, as the UN Security Council wastes its breath deciding whether the massacres can legally be regarded as genocide, the number of deaths increases. Tens of thousands become hundreds of thousands.
She's called Rosa, and then I asked, Rosa, could you help me? And she was even the one who yelled most to say, she's here, she's here. And then I tried to run behind the house. I fell in the pit. I couldn't just get up quickly enough before they surround the pit. And they say, could you come up? I said, no, I'm not coming up. What's the point? You kill me here and then bury me here. Just, finish your business. One of them jumped in and then carried me up. I remember hearing one of them, how can you kill this pretty lady without toasting her to know how good she is?
The rape of Tutsi women and girls becomes the rule and its absence the exception, says the UN. With the encouragement of Hutu leaders, hundreds of thousands of acts of extreme sexual violence take place.
And I was like, this is not fair. But yet again, you were powerless, you could not do nothing. So one by one, they start raping me, and The most memorable face I remember is the first one.
When Tutsi forces seized the capital, Kigali, in mid-July, an estimated 800,000 Rwandans have perished. The genocide is over.
I would like to really stop telling my story for now until when my daughters, who are 2 and 5, are reaching to the age when I will be able to explain and tell them exactly what happened to me personally, even if they knew what happened to the whole country. I will consider that moment as a closure to my own suffering for the genocide.